What's going on YouTube? It's your TikTok barber. Today in this video, I'll be showing you guys how to do a high taper fade. So let's just get into it. The first thing you want to do is just grab your clippers, trimmers, or whatever type of tools that you use. Make that first initial guideline, you know what I'm saying, as clean as you can, because you always want to start your haircut off neat. With that being said, let's just get on to the next step. For the next step, level open. Go up a half an inch or probably a quarter of an inch, but I usually go a half an inch because, you know what I'm saying, I just want to make enough room to stretch that blend, because I don't really just want to do my taper too low. I just actually like doing mid tapers. But with that being said, make sure you just go over the hair, you know what I'm saying, numerous of times. Just take your time, because, you know, you want that blend to be perfected to you. You know what I'm saying? Every barber have that barber's eye. Alright guys, this right here is all about level play. The only thing you gotta do is just adjust your level as needed, because you want to perfect your blend as you go up into the fade. So you know what I'm saying, always keep that comb in your hand, because you're gonna cut one and brush one, or cut one and comb one. With that being said, man, just keep that comb in your hand, because that tool there helps spread the hair where you need to make the fade flow. Then I put my #1 guard on to do the same thing. Actually, I'm repeating everything I did with the level open without the guard, but just imagine just putting a guard on and opening it up. It's like you actually just starting back over, only with a guard. And make sure you open the level up, because you know you want to go up another inch or an inch and a half to start your debug section, because I'm gonna make that my primary section there that I'm actually working into right now. I just want to just focus on just that little general area. So let's just stick around and see how we can make this outcome become an outcome. Let's get it. Okay guys, I kept the one guard on. The only thing I did, I just actually closed it so I can start to soften that line up, so I can know where I can go with behind that. As you notice, the blend is starting to take effect, but you know what I'm saying, we still in that transition phase, because there's a lot of more work that I had to do to make it perfectionist to my eye. So let's just keep it going and just see what we can make happen. Now I place my half guard on. The only thing I'm doing is just going in between the one closed and the no guard or no blade open, as I started in the first beginning of the haircut. So the only thing I'm doing now is just adjusting when needed. What I'm doing, I'm just going from one notch to the second notch, that's all, because you know what I'm saying, it don't really take much to blend that right there, because I'm in a tight spot. But as you can see, the blend is actually coming into place. So you know what I'm saying, just take your time, and you know what I'm saying, you'll see the blend. After the one guard open, you know, I was adjusting with the one guard open, you know what I'm saying, closing my level, adjusting, you know, with all this stuff like that. Now I have my 1.5 guard on. The only thing I'm doing now is just working in that parietal ridge section, because I want to soften up them hairs so I can come back with the following guard. Now I'm coming back in with my one guard open to clean underneath the 1.5 closed. The only thing I'm doing is just soften up that debug line from my 1.5 to make sure everything flows in place. But please adjust when needed. It don't really take much, because the fade is already there. This side is exactly like the other side. I'm just gonna speed it up so we can have enough time because you know what I'm saying, YouTube algorithm be tripping. So let's speed this side up and see how this turn out. Since I showed you guys how to do one side, I'm pretty much, you know what I'm saying, sure that you guys caught on. So I know I sped the other side up, but let's speed the back side up. Only thing I did different was I raised the taper a little bit higher at the back so the blend can come out, you know what I'm saying, pure. But with that being said, let's speed this side up, you know what I'm saying, let's just get up to the very most important part of the haircut. Alright guys, if you stuck around long enough, you already see the outcome of the haircut. The only thing I have to do right now is just put the edge up on my client. And big shout out to Dante, man, you know what I'm saying, for coming through. But with that being said, I put the comb on my client, and after that, I put a little holding spray on him, you know what I'm saying, so it can lock in place. And then I just put that sharp edge up on him. So let's just see it. To prep the front edge up, the only thing I did just put my #1 guard on, and I just cut it down to the one close because, you know what I'm saying, I want them hairs to lay down because once I put the edge up on him, I want it to be crispy. I want his edge up to be crispy before I put the enhancements on him. So let's just see how this turn out. Alright guys, now it's time for the edge up. The first thing I do, I start in the center of the forehead, and I work my way from the center to the right, which is his left, because a lot of barbers on YouTube, they always get it confused. But you know what I'm saying, I always start from the center, and you know what I'm saying, just work my way to his left, and you know, just go over the lineup as many times as you can if you want that sharp crispiness. So therefore, you really don't have to use enhancements. But everybody that come to me, they like the way I apply the enhancements on them, so that's what they get. Because you know what I'm saying, you don't want to overdo it, but you know, you want to just do enough for them. Alright guys, before applying the enhancement, man, make sure you're doing it as natural as possible, man, because you don't want to put too much on your client. But you know what I'm saying, just be as vibrant as you can because you want to make everything look natural. You already see how this enhancement is showing. And after you do that, man, please just go back over to sharpen it up to make the haircut even fresher. Let's just check it out and see how everything turn out. Alright guys, this is how my client came in. Now let's see how he left out. YouTube, this is the cut, and if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. But with further ado, I just want you guys to know that, you know what I'm saying, I can do a natural or with the enhancements. But it's your TikTok barber, and I'm out of here. May God bless. Peace.